What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another video today, and I got something fantastic to show you guys today. Last Saturday's auction, I won something pretty cool, and I'm going to showcase it. It is almost like it's came out of a time capsule. Guys, check this out. This is a giant scrapbook, racing scrapbook, from the mid 1960s, and it's kind of like a birthday card too, and I'll get into that. I'll show you guys. Here's an old picture of James Hilton, and this was what appears to be like a piece of sheet metal or something off his car that was taped there to his picture. Now guys, back in the 60s, you know, they didn't have stuff like, you know, like these cars and stuff like this and NASCAR cards. You know, they had to make do. So I'm thinking that these pictures in the scrapbook were like cut out of newsletters or maybe some early magazines or something like that. Now there's a lot of signatures in this scrapbook as well. And guys, if you're a racing fan, you're going to be blown away at what's in here. I know, Roger Riggs, you've been looking forward to this. Guys, check this out. We got, I'll let some of these signatures speak for themselves there, like Wendell Scott. Now, when I was talking about happy birthday, a birthday card, this fella was taking this around to the drivers, and I guess it was his birthday at the time. And he was getting them to sign. There's Buddy Arrington, Paul Lewis, who I'm not a whole lot familiar with, Frank Warren, Tom Pistone, Tom Tagger Pistone, Gene Stick Elliott, but I don't think he signed it. Here is Julian Taylor, Clyde Lynn, number 20. Grover Clinton Spencer, or he's, yeah, okay. And Donnie Allison there, I do recognize him. Soapy Castles, Neil Soapy Castles there. Elmo Langley, Henley Gray, Lionel Johnson. Who is this? Big John Sears. This has got to be my favorite auction find. And we got Buddy Baker and Buck Baker. Check that out. Buck Baker and Buddy Baker. This thing is old, old, old. Bobby Jones, Sonny Hutchins, H.B. Bailey, Larry Hess, Dwayne Tiny Lunn, A.J. Trevette, Bill Champion, Jim Pascal, Wayne Smith, I don't think he signed this. Here's Sam McQuaig, Paul Goldsmith, Jabe Thomas, Boomer Balmer, Doug Cooper. Here's Ned Jarrett. I don't think he's on this page, his signature, but he is in here. Here's a cool one. Look at this, guys. J.D. McDuffie. Mario Andretti, and I think this was Bob Cooper down here at the bottom, from what I can tell. And we got Earl Brooker, Ray Hendrick, we got Roy Tyner, Bobby Isaac, That's a cool one to find. And then he had written down like some of the names and stuff that I guess he was trying to get signatures from. You know, this is really neat to know that, you know, back in the mid-60s, you know, like us, we trying to go around and getting some autographs and stuff, and somebody in the 60s was actually doing the same thing that we're trying to do now. You know, and then I don't know who this was. Looked like number 2, but the page is kind of. Then there were some older photographs. Here's Richard Petty. That's a cool one. And on the back, it is stamped, you know. It says, please credit Daytona International Speedway. So I'm crediting Daytona there, International Speedway, for this. And we got, check this out, Fred Lorenzen, Fast Fred. It's a nice picture. And we got another one of Fred. This one's kind of a little bit rough shape there. It was probably in the scrapbook, probably came out. And then we got a signed picture of James Hilton. So that's cool. Kind of rough shape, but you know, as old as this is, and there we got another stamp there for Daytona Speedway. I think this was Mr. Gary with Richard Petty. Look at Richard there. Yes. And Paul Goldsmith, we got a signed picture of Paul there. Just an awesome, awesome scrapbook. I'll try to get this over here so I can get everything in the shot without it falling off my table there. Here we got an old picture. Know who that is? Roger Riggs? Kind of drawing a blank. We got best wishes, number 29. Hutchinson. Was it Dick Hutchinson there? It's signed. And we got Kel Yarborough, number 21 there. He was going to appear at Coons Ford tonight at 8 p.m. Seven Corners, Falls Church, Virginia, and he wrote the date down there, April the 1st, 1968. And we got Cotton Owens over here, and this looks like Lee Petty's signature, and there's a picture of Lee Petty there, so that looks like Lee Petty to me. Then we got some pieces that he had glued out of a newspaper. I don't know if this was something local thing. And we got some other newspaper clippings. Here's a thing on Monopoly. And then there's a kind of like a baseball section. Jim Purcell, I don't know if he might have been local. There's some stuff in here about him and an old baseball card that fell out of the scrapbook. I guess it was probably over here on this page where the space is. Some more newspaper clippings there. Jim Purcell. The old Senators. Here's some stuff about Don Zimmer and a Don Zimmer card. Very rough shape there with tape on it. I didn't really buy it for the baseball stuff, just for the NASCAR. We're not done yet. Some more racing stuff over here. There's the 43, Richard Petty. Here's another Polaroid with, I think this is Bobby Allison. So I think that's the scrapbook right there back in the day he was carrying with him. Here's an old picture there. It's Daytona on it. There we got Daytona International Speedway. Buck and Buddy Baker postcard. Man, that's pretty awesome. And we got Curtis Turner. Man, that would be awesome if that one would have been signed. We got Mr. David Pearson, the Silver Fox. That one signed up right there. And we got a pretty cool thing here. It's this letter that was sent. I'll let you guys check this out. It says, "Dear Mrs. Hutzel," this was going to Arlington, Virginia. "Thank you for your very nice letter and the article on your son Gary. I enjoyed reading about Gary and his friends. I am sending under separate cover posters, NASCAR programs, driver photos, record books, rule books, and other literature for Gary and his friends. Gary can write to Fred Lorenzen in care of NASCAR, and we will forward the letter. I do hope you and Gary will be able to come to a race at Daytona soon, and please stop in to say hello. Sincerely, Bill France, President." That looks like a signature, but, you know, I'm not 100% sure. You know, this is dated January 20th, 1967. There it looks like, if you can see, National Association for Stock Car Racing. Member, whatever that says there, ICAS. And then on the back it has the envelope coming from Daytona Beach, Florida there. I don't know if you can see the address, post office box, but man, that I mean, that just floors me, you know. I mean, 1967. What it would have been like to be able to go back and see some of these guys race. That's Richard Petty, I do believe, an early signature. He put 43 out there. We got Maurice Petty, and I think this is Lee Petty here too. I know he put happy birthday up here. And is this Richard Petty too? I think it is. It says 43 out there. Thinking that's the early signature of Richard there too. Then we got Bobby Allison. Bobby Allison there. And I think we're about to the end of the scrapbook. Here's David Pearson. Here's an old Evening Star from 1966. You've seen that piece there. So guys, that is our trip back in time. Isn't that awesome or what, guys? I cannot let that go. And what did I give for this scrapbook? This memento? I won this in auction for $35, guys. You see how old this looks in the paper and stuff, man. Just unbelievable. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I know a lot of you guys that High Octane, he's going to enjoy this. Roger Riggs, and I know Danny from Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys is going to enjoy this. So guys, let's go do it for this video. We'll see you in the next one.